Alrighty, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Alright, Kara's moving just fine. Let me just move my microphone a bit closer. There we go.
Am I
Kara,
moving okay?
what?
Am I going okay?
Yeah, it's A-okay. Alright, everything's A-okay then. Hello everyone, Oh, hold on. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. I see Jordan, I see Lily, who pinged me. Okay. No, because apparently, they just revealed Diddy Kong's new design too for Mario.
He's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead. Everyone was worried he was gonna be dead, but like, no, Nintendo just posted on the news a render of a new Donkey Kong render, and it came along with a new Diddy Kong render. They're both DK'd. Let me just click it here. Putting on Clipsio Paint. As you can see, Donkey Kong's doing classic pose. I think he honestly fits really well with his new design. And Diddy Kong barely changed, I'll admit. Like, they gave him the little... They gave him the
Sonic eyes.
What?
They gave him the Sonic eyes.
Yeah, they're a bit closer together. They gave him a little pin on top of his hat. They gave him this little pin that's from the Mario movie. I think I would kind of liked it if I had like the tank top from the Mario movie too, but I think this looks nice. They made him a bit pudgier too. And one thing I noticed, like, they're also like gave him teeth. Like the Kongs no longer have like retractable teeth nowadays. It's all they just have teeth. Which is always kind of a funny design quirk, but just kind of it's just a bit more noticeable now, you know? Like, you take the render this is based off originally. The render this is based off originally, he didn't have teeth there.
You think they scrubbed Nintendo off his cap?
I'm honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, we can't even see the top of his cap, so we'll have to see. So they might have taken it off Nintendo, just gave him the Honestly, he's not off the realm of possibility. Yeah, Diddy Kong looks neat. We're all happy he's alive. He's 100% gonna show up in Bonanza.
Probably, yeah.
If he doesn't, I'd genuinely be surprised. Okay, so at least Diddy Kong's alive. Now let's hope K. Rool shows up.
God. I don't want the crocodile.
Let me dream, man. Let me hope. It's all I have left in this world.
Except some new fucking villains.
I like the new villains, but let's bring back K. Rool. What's wrong with K. Rool? No, tell me. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't want K. Rool back. They've been going...
This is like a Kirby fan wanting fucking DDD to be the final boss of everything.
Oh, it's a bit different when he's been missing in action for multiple games in a row. They brought him back for Smash. They gotta have him on other games. Exactly! Anyways, Lily, it's actually kind of interesting you're here, actually. I plan on working on the commission you and Max are featured in, actually. K. Rool is DK's Bowser. Exactly!
Is he...
What?
Is he really?
Yes. Like in Donkey Kong's debut series, like it was always K. Rool as the villain, basically. He was the villain in the original Donkey Kong Country games. He was the villain in Donkey Kong 64. In that one like weird climbing game they had on the GBA and DS, he was the final boss.
Not except King of Swing Slander.
King of Swing. Oh, it is a game that exists, and that's all I can really say about it. I was trying to show you. I've gone back to art. Thanks to Max. Oh, nice. Chaos actually did mention you started drawing again. He didn't show me anything because he felt it was probably best for you to do that. He didn't want to do it for me. Anyways. Alright, let's see. Where's the script? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna copy paste the script real quickly. Whenever I have like a script to work with, I like to basically just whenever I have to work off something like on Discord, I just like to screen cap it. Actually, no, I didn't need to do that. I screen cap it and I post it into my Milanote software just to get references. Why do I have to log into Milanote again? I feel like every time I had to do my reference program. It just doesn't. It just makes me log in again. Why? Yeah. Two-step verification. Where's my phone? Found my phone. Guess it's me trying to log in. At least the two-factor works. Let's change the dark mode.
I'm gonna play more fucking Mario Mon.
Oh, Mario Mon, right? Is that game any good? It's made by like Alpharad, some of Alpharad's team, right?
Yep.
Neat. Are you sure it's safe to show on Twitch? Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. There's nothing explicit in it. Like, I guarantee you, there's nothing like the only thing Twitch really has an issue of if I actually show like someone naked, which I don't really do. I do draw that stuff, but not now. This is basically just vampirism, just vampirism stuff, which can be sensual in the right context, and I can tell by the script it's kind of supposed to be. But you know.
Yeah, how you watch? You've been listening to the Megas still?
Yeah, I've been listening to Megas. That and the and I'm not the Breakman have been my go-tos.
Sam.
My father's son, and what am I
supposed to be? What am I supposed to be?
Monetization? Not even monetization, just really is just me. Just what I can and can't draw here on Twitch. Okay, I sent them. Ooh, I'll give it a look in a bit. Hold on.
What is who's the commission for again?
Maxwell Flinch and Crystal Lily. Basically just drawing Max is his whole shtick is that he's kind of like this vampire count. Which I'm gonna be honest, his design I don't really find his design very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It feels mean saying that.
Can you send it?
Okay, hold on. I'll DM it to you.
Like you.
I didn't even download his refs yet, actually. Hold on.
Damn. Sorry.
It's not a bad design. It's just not really interesting to me, you know?
Well, I am the god king of all character designs, so what if you don't look at this?
Yeah.
Oh, Crystal, you should have more confidence in yourself. Yeah. What do you want, Matthew? Matthew Toon?
Matthias Toon.
Matrick Toon?
Okay, I just downloaded a few of the refs I got sent. I got sent like a dozen refs of this guy. He's the one in the green vest. Is that getting better? Hey, very nice. Yeah, it's a fine design. It doesn't necessarily like excite me or interest me very much, I guess. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't top blonde enough for you?
Not. Why do you really think all my interesting hair designs have to be blonde? What?
Because they are.
Aside from Matthew, give me one example. Like, Matthew is one OC of mine. He's the only blonde character I basically have.
He's the only one you like.
I like Lucille. Very nice. Two blonde characters of mine. Who else?
Matthew's the only fucking character you like.
He's not the only character I like. Alright, let me read through the script again so I can get an idea for the thumbnails.
No, I'm just fucking teasing.
I know. Hey, Matt's VTuber OC isn't blonde. Obviously not. Like, Matt my OC, the character I use for my VTuber persona is basically just me. It's a kind of exaggerated version of myself. I have black hair. I have darker skin. I honestly not even very big on actually wearing suits, just because I've been a bit out of shape, and any like dress shirt I have is a bit tight on me at the moment. The ones I used to have, so I've been trying to lose weight so I can dress out a bit more. But it's also summer, so like I'm not gonna be dressing out much. And I gave myself a little top hat because I like cats. I don't really have explanation for that. I just like cats. Here's how all my comics are, just me kind of scribbling things on a paper. We have to be a bit clever here. That being demanding. All good. When the doggo speaks, you know you gotta listen. MLS 5 panels. I miss him. Dogs have to come and go. Is what it is. Sorry to hear you lost your pub, though. Yeah, it's more or less 5 panels per comic per page. That seems to be the usual I do. 5 to 6 panels is about what I expect for a comic book. I did some research, and by that I mean I've read a lot of comics. Like old comics for like big pages, they used to have like 9 to 10 panels up, 9 to 10 panels on a single page, which is neat. But at the same time, when that happens, like, hey dude, here, when you have like that many panels, you basically just have a bunch of panels that are just like this. There's a bunch of squares. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
That's 9. Which can work and can, but you kind of struggle to have like any interesting paneling or that kind of stuff, you know. And again, nowadays with webtoons, everyone just does paneling like this. Scroll down, panel. The webtoons format is cancer. Swear to God.
Damn, man.
I don't like the webtoons format, man. There's so many more interesting ways you can make comics, and that's how that's how folks want to do it. Because it's easy to scroll on the
people fucking do the goddamn panels shit, man, because they're giving them a break. Right? I mean, so you think about it.
But it's so boring. The most interesting one was a webtoon I read called The Room of Swords. That was mostly interesting because they include a lot of animated panels.
Big old dick about it.
I'm not trying to be. I'm entitled to my opinion.
Your opinion's dookie.
Yeah, you've read, like, okay, which would you prefer? Do something from Webtoons or reading something like the Archie Mega Man comics or IDW Sonic, that kind of
I'm
stuff?
fucking, like, duh, of course, dude, but, like, fucking, you can't just be like... Sorry.
Like, hey, exactly, that's actually the point. Another example. The IDW...
Of course, everyone would fucking prefer normal comic panels, but that's like a thing that people actually like. It's like hard to do and hard to do right.
Well, what about the IDW Sonic comic now going to be available on Webtoons?
If fucking someone out there is wanting to like fucking tell their story and tell their comic, are you really gonna like are you really gonna like fucking put up your nose at them just because they fucking like they can't do the paneling?
I'd be more proud if they tried at least. Like, try and fail. That's what art is all about. It's not my original comics had terrible paneling.
I'm saying you're being kind of a dick about it. You're kind of being gatekeepy about comics.
I'm not trying to be gatekeeping. I'm just saying I personally don't really like them. I think if someone should like they should try to very least try to try the traditional comic style. Because, well, for one, it'll make things easier if you ever do, if by any chance it does get popular, and if you ever can put in print, you know?
You just like you're yelling at a bunch of teenagers on fucking Webtoon for like doing something a little easier.
Like, I have a love-hate relationship with Webtoons in general, okay? I'll leave that a bit. We are currently hi Jesse. We are currently arguing over web comic paneling. According to Crystal, I'm being gatekeepy about it.
You are.
I'm trying not to. It's not my intention. One. Two. Takes time to make a good flow. Yeah. And it also takes time to get to like learn how to do it. So like no time like the present. It's probably derived because like when I used to read webcomics, basically it was mostly this is again just me being probably it is me being a bit of an old man yelling at a cloud.
Yeah.
I would read
I guarantee you half the webcomics you're looking at before were fucking like 3 panels right across, dude.
That or horizontal ones. Like I used to read sprite comics. I used to read like drawn web comics. I used to read Lookout a lot. Okay. Gatekeepy Crystal for having a preference. No, not because I have a preference. Because I am admittedly being a bit of a snob about it. I can admit that. Like I just find the traditional comic paneling kind of almost objectively better than just Webtoon because I find it boring. Like I didn't feel like it actually detracts from certain webcomics too. Like do you guys know Soul Leveling? Hello?
Nobody's heard of Solo Leveling, I guess.
Guess not. Soul Leveling is basically a very popular anime that started off as a manhwa, basically. Manhwa is another example of webcomics, basically that kind of use the manhwa is basically another thing where that basically uses kind of like the horizontal web. These things were almost specifically designed for phones in mind. The problem is, I feel like they also end up detracting a little bit because, for example, certain things in Soul Leveling, the manhwa, they're basically drawn like vertically, but like this. So, like, let's say I have a manhwa panel. Like, there's gonna be like the most gorgeous art you've ever seen, but because it's on a manhwa, it's at a 90-degree angle, basically. It's like, just imagine like this cool like monster drawing or something. Okay, I'll draw a turtle. Why not? Big turtle. But because it looks like this. That looks like silly.
I just don't think it's fair. Like, all I think is I just don't think it's fair to call shit cancer when it's obviously like young people doing this that are just trying to fucking get their start on webcomic creation.
No, I understand that point. My argument is the fact that it's not the problem doesn't lie in the people. Oh, I see you, Chris. Don't worry. I'm just kind of talking about it. My bad. My argument is the fact that this webcomic format is only popular because several different webcomic companies, essentially, I hate that isn't even a word, like webtoons, specifically designed their comics that way in order to exploit people scrolling on their phones. That's my big issue with it.
That's not fucking every goddamn person trying to put their little shit on webtoons, dude. It's just fucking. It's probably just kids doing what you did when you were fucking seeing comics, trying to make your own shit.
And that only exists because it was being exploited by the people.
Bro, show me a fucking
things.
industry in the US of A that is not exploitative.
Okay, you're not wrong. I know that. It doesn't mean I have to like it.
I bet the fucking comics you were reading growing up were just as fucking.
These whole webtoons, kids nowadays, and their AI 3D models. Back in the mind, we had to use squares. Honestly, yeah, like AI stuff is also a whole other can of worms. I don't know, it said for some reason I only saw my own message, but it also unfortunately is being odd like comment pending. Huh. I think Matt is talking about younger artists when he missed specifically soul leveling. I mean, again, manhwas in general are also just a genre of comics that kind of just took off because of phone usage.
I'm saying because fucking the main user base of webtoons usually is just like people posting for their first comics on there, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
They don't have anything for a domain. They can't make their own fucking website or anything, so they have to use what they got.
No, I understand. Like, once again, I don't want to come across as gatekeepy or that kind of stuff. I just have criticisms of the webtoon formula, and I think a lot of younger artists generally would benefit from trying to do like more traditional things and learning more in-depth paneling. It kind of reminds me of one webcomic artist I saw who, like, he was like the only comic artist I saw do like traditional comic paneling on webtoons, basically. And for one panel, he did for one comic, like an April Fool's comic, he did like the usual webtoon things. Like now there are some tools in webtoons formatting that actually is kind of interesting. Like spacing things out without just using long stretches. I think that can get a bit overboard sometimes, but will say there are some things that don't translate one to the other, and there are some things that webtoon paneling I do find a bit more interesting than traditional comic paneling. I still think one just benefits more just learning it, because I feel like you can do more. Those skills are transferable to the webtoons formula. It also just makes like print versions of vertical things a bit awkward again. Because I already mentioned the tortoise. You saw the tortoise. What I mean. Sometimes that thing is generally drawn so long and doesn't fit on a piece of paper, so they had to actually cut it. Rip Mangadex. Yeah, Mangadex is another one. Mangakalot.
I've already made a fucking ass of myself, I guess.
You didn't. For like, just relax. You know, I appreciate you. I appreciate when we clash like this.
Now all the audience thinks I'm a jackass.
They don't think you're a jackass. Come on. Have a little more confidence in yourself. Do you think I think you're a jackass?
Reading this fucking comment here, it looks like there's at least someone out here thinks I'm a fucking dick.
I dislike Crystal's take, honestly. There's a huge industry of huge artists behind it. Focus on webtoons are young artists getting to start, but I think it's a little bit of both, I'm being honest. Listening to Crystal's take too. Like, generally there are just some kids who are just trying to learn their first comic and doing this kind of thing, obviously. But at the same time, I do think that there's also that young webcomic artists in particular are kind of just be at the risk of being more exploited. Let's say a more professional comic artist, I suppose. Like I've seen some of the horror stories about webtoons contracts and stuff. It is wild. I've only ever had the pleasure of talking to one person who's ever had like a publishing agreement with one of these companies who actually came out of the thing with a pretty good deal. You know, that's not just because he was a very good artist right off the bat. So Leveling, True Beauty, and Lore Olympus are huge fucking franchises. Yeah, basically. I don't even know what this girl should be wearing in her shoes. So, got a dress at least.
When in doubt, do big goofy Mega Man boots. That's what I do.
I mean, she's meant to be a bit more dainty, you know?
One day I'll get to the point where I can fucking do like big Mega Man or Pantheon stocking ass boots, and that'll be the day I'm happy.
I think you're doing pretty well already.
That is like the fucking that is the platonic ideal of legs.
Well, I'm right here. You're gonna. Oh, right. The person I'm drawing is in the chat. Lily, then go ahead. What kind of footwear do you wear? This is your character wear, I guess. My private eye.
Was out to get me. But I am take a thing. It's time. I go my separate way.
I have boots of places. That works.
Yeah. Crystal was right yet again.
Of course. She do be running.
What happened?
What?
Nothing. Polly was saying, fucking.
Hey, you kind of keeps leading me. Huh. That's odd. I want to commit toaster bath. No! Not toaster bath. Yellow. Hi, Noe.
I don't know. All of Mr. Repeating songs are so goddamn good. Listen to them again.
Hello, Blue. I do be Blue. Remember me, Noe, and Crystal are in certain servers, just the blue are in VC, it's just the blues. Not gonna bother anymore. Bye, Matt. Have a nice day. Ah, boo. Hi, Polly. Hope you have a good one.
Alright.
You're fine, Crystal.
I feel like I fucked up.
You're fine. I appreciate good debate, because there honestly are things I do think... Like, I'll be the first to admit I can be a bit hard-headed. You notice about me.
Okay.
Like, see, I can laugh about it. I'm honest about it. I can be stubborn, yes. I always appreciate other people's input. I can't always promise I'm going to take it 100%. I'm going to change everything I do, but, like, you know.
I don't know.
You're fine, genuinely. Wait, if I were shooting colors. What?
So maybe I should draw something.
Yeah, draw. Get your mind off things. Music's fitting. What is playing right now? Oh, Giovanni's theme.
Giovanni?
Yep.
Which one? I know like 3 different Giovannis now.
Pokemon.
Okay.
From Masters. He has like 3
I
different
know
themes.
that. I know fucking like Giovanni Epithet Race, and apparently I'm gonna meet a Giovanni in Judges.
Giorno Giovanna, yeah. I like Giorno. He's kind of honestly, Giorno is very interesting as a character. Honestly, yeah, being a JoJo on a technicality because he's technically Dio's son, but he was born using Joffin's body, conceived, which is very weird, if we're being honest. But it's JoJo, so what else is new? It's new.
So technically, it's Jonathan fucking Dios, baby.
The Apocalypse guy. Yeah, I need to catch up on that. Yeah, I like Epiphet Race. And like, okay, so here's the thing: Brendan Blabber, Apocalypse. He's not morally reprehensible or anything. He's not like a terrible person. But Jesus Christ, I just wish sometimes he kept his damn mouth shut.
You just got some head-ass opinions, really.
Exactly. Gel Apocalypse. It sucks because I like his writing. He's a genuinely talented writer. Why is he the way that he is? Yeah, it's just annoying, you know? Yeah, you could have had it all! Rolling in the deep. I had to, come on. I just watch some content. I don't pay attention to other stuff. That's fair. Honestly, yeah, that's how life should be. No thoughts, just playing my favorite stuff. Watching the shows I like. Let's not get into it. Let's have fun doing it right now. That's the idea.
No, what is that?
Any cards? C's you haven't drawn in a while.
Probably do more cards, shouldn't I?
Yeah, cards it is. Have you settled on what kind of enemy design you want for Franny's cards?
I've been just sort of fucking freeballing it, honestly.
That's fair.
I did have one pun that I liked that I'm gonna use.
Ooh, excited. I don't know why I feel like drawing Kirby. Kirby's fun. After all, drawing Kirby's easy. Everyone knows the rhyme. First you draw a circle. That circle. Then you dot the eyes. Great big smile. And presto. It's Kirby. A little puffball. Kirby, yay! Exactly. And how am I gonna drop bats?
From what I've heard of fucking... Sorry, circling back to what we were talking about a little bit ago, if I could.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
You talking about how you like fucking Giorno and shit. From what I've heard, fucking like JoJo's like protagonists go from like on a spectrum from like goofy as shit to like fucking serious shonen protag essentially.
Yeah, that's Giorno, basically.
I've heard Giorno's more on the Shonen Protag side.
Yeah, Giorno is a Giorno kind of feels like he has to prove look at Ferngully. Ah, not Batty. Batty is a good idea, but that's a bit too overly designed for me at the moment. Gotta do something simple. Yeah, Giorno is Giorno has his whole shtick of him kind of having to live up to being Dio's son, basically. You know. Like, you know, how would you feel if I was the son, if you were the son of one of the most terrible people to ever exist, basically.
I'd call him Vampire Hitler, but Hitler's a fucking person in this world. The Nazis are real already.
And Stroheim is there. You fool! German science is the greatest in the world!
That motherfucker threw hard, dude.
He did.
The fucking guy was on the spikes dying. All he had to do was fucking use the light, but no, he had to go get the big cannon for it. Give him time to put on this stupid mask. If everyone just flashed their stupid shoulder lights at him, we fucking would have been done with this.
Poor Stroheim.
It does beg the question, actually. Why the fuck did they, like, fucking be like, oh man, as long as we have these lights on San Viento, he's not going anywhere anymore. Like, it seemed like that was building up to him getting out or something. That's weird. They just didn't do anything with it.
I think it's kind of building up the fact that it needs to simply be UV lights, basically, you know?
Maybe.
That's bats, we are the bats. I'm basing these off of Mortis's bats.
God damn it.
Hey, they're simple bat designs. They're nice.
One of the downsides of being on fucking having such a simple art style for these cards is that sometimes certain clothes just doesn't really work.
Yeah, that's fair. What's the story about this commissioned story? Basically, Elf Girl goes into a haunted mansion, gets bitten by a vampire.
Damn. Sucks.
Yum, basically.
Go with that.
What was that?
I'm just saying, fuck it, we'll go with that. Like a fucking tuxedo mask ass cape. I thought you'd be singing Gemini Man fucking theme in the big old 2025, huh?
Probably not, no.
Aren't you glad you know me?
Yes, I'm glad I know you. You're a friend.
Wish I could show you things like this.
Yes, actually.
And then call you stupid.
Not so much that part, but I can appreciate the good parts.
And I might fucking just have to rethink this goddamn shit.
What was it? What happened?
Nothing. It just fucking this isn't working how I want it to work.
Always kind of annoying when we have like kind of have an idea. Got nothing going on. I'll hop in a bit. Oh, take your time, Noel. I don't mind. Always happy to have you around. Look, he's the one who commissioned it. I ain't gonna complain because one, I love Matt's art, want to support him, and two, I got psyched for classic cheesy storylines. True. What's that bridge? Vampires use Alucard and bitches love cannons. Helsing abridged.
They got that guy to do the Alucard for the death battle versus Dio.
I don't think I watched that one. Who won?
Dio.
Yeah, that makes fair sense. Zawado do something?
I think he does use Zawaldo, but he also does the other shit.
I don't even though I like JoJo, I guess I didn't really care enough about I didn't care much about enough about Helsing to really care, you know?
There's a scene where fucking Dio and Alucard have a sword fight with the hands of Big Ben.
That's cool. Chris, by the way, Jesse said sorry she made you feel a bit weird. If you made you feel a bit weird, the YouTube was leaving most of the comments he was trying to make towards you, and that kind of just got frustrated.
Sorry.
Oh, don't say sorry. She's apologizing to you. And why are all my friends like this?
What?
Like, say it's like here's this logical thing for you to be upset about. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. You don't have to apologize. Third question for Castlevania: Alucard versus Helsing of Ringe Alucard in a fight. Realistically, I feel like even with all the stupid stuff abridged things do, I feel like Alucard, like Castlevania Alucard, is still probably strong enough to just kind of transcend these kind of things. I'm not gonna lie, Alucard is very overpowered. Dracula as a character is overpowered.
You know what? Fuck it.
What?
I am not getting anywhere with this. I'm just gonna make the next couple character cards just for fun.
That mean it's her time?
Maybe, I think. Let me check my list. You might get a character card.
Is it her? But my prayer's been answered.
I think Head in the Clouds is after fucking...
Oops, I forgot. Hello there, Swan. Don't you worry.
I'll check. Had a file for this.
I stream. Yeah, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Actually, I try to. If I am not canceling a stream, sometimes I forget to say it, admittedly. Like, if I don't stream, that's probably just gonna end up canceling it.
Yep, Head in the Clouds is next.
Yay! It's her time!
You are so excited about this fucking tiny bitch.
I like her! Back later, gotta learn. Bye, y'all. Makes sense? Hello, YouTube people. Yep. And but let me like the child. Wait, I can't wrong. No, hold on.
He's right over there, officer.
No, wait! I was gonna say something that sounded worse. Never mind.
What?
No, I'm not
What were you
saying
about
it.
to fucking say? What
I'm-
was it?
I'm something of a Star Child enjoyer myself.
Shut the fuck up.
I said I didn't want to say it. Some context, OMG.
Anyone clip that?
Oh my god, I swear to god. Knowing Cassie's gonna probably gonna clip it. Oh, the co-creator of Wild Fern Bridge and that. Ah, really? That's him.
Get him, assault him, murder him.
No, what I do? Don't answer that.
Exactly.
Well, you said, and I quote, I'm a child enjoyer.
A Star Child enjoyer. Dang it.
Oh, shut up! I forgot my pop filter. Give me a second.
And you're lucky I have no access to whatever Discord or chat you're in. Even if you did, the VC is only limited to a handful of people. But honestly, if you ever want, I could like there's a link in. I'm pretty sure there's a link here on the Twitch, and I think I just a link to it on my Twitter account. So if you want, plus you could always just like ask if you wanted to join. I'm not like my Discord server is not exactly like an open a closed thing. It's kind of an open secret, if anything.
Yeah. You don't really advertise as much at all, so you can understand people being confused.
Understandable. I just have it posted on my stuff. If anyone's free to join, they want to. So, you know.
Sure, that's a big dumb dress.
Noelle, she's drawing Star Child.
There's a dumb little rocket sheet pointing out.
Hooray!
Star Child is the only like character I do not really like do it like a basic not really, like I don't do like my usual skeleton molding because I just have a big dumb dress or whatever.
That's fair. She has a very
So
unique.
I never bothered to draw legs.
She has a very unique silhouette compared to the rest of the cast, just because of her big old dress. Noelle, what are you up to?
Hello, I'm back.
Look how fucking itty bitty she is compared to Brick.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Yeah, boy, I love her. She's adorable. This is my daughter, and I love her.
Matt liking middle name with child in the name. Curious.
There's child in her name, and she also has star in her name. I like stars.
Do you?
My main
Like
knows.
the new stars.
My name may know see is their name Matthew Starcutter.
Oh, and Matt, I'm just doodling things. That's all.
That's fair.
Yodeling.
I kinda needed like a chill day. Who messaged me? Okay, yeah, I got a DM from an artist I follow. It's a little weird because we're not like neutrals. Hello, I hope you received this message. If so, I will be waiting for your response for an important matter about your ex Twitter account. Would you like care to listen? That poor bastard got hacked. Delete. So John right no. That's kind of a shame. I did like the Wild Form Bears growing up. One of my favorite pieces of media really was the special of the Wild Thornberrys to the Rugrats. I have a really big soft.
Yes.
I have a really big soft spot for that movie. Especially because
Same
they got
thing.
Bruce Willis to voice Spike. That's amazing.
I think it's really funny that before SpongeBob existed, like Rugrats was like their big moneymaker.
It was their Mickey Mouse, yeah. It's still a really good show. I have a really big-
I know.
No, I get what you mean. I'm just saying. I had a really big soft spot for it, you know? I find it funny because, like, they couldn't justify putting kids, literal babies, in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. They had to settle for Reptar.
Can't just
I never
fucking
thought about that,
punch
it's funny.
Bobby Pickles and
Like, don't get me wrong, Reptar being the playable character is awesome. It's Reptar.
I'm just realizing I fucked up these proportions, actually. Give me a second.
The baby,
I will
no!
I will not fall victim to fucking Steven Universing my shit.
Where the character just requesting him more and more of a gremlin.
He has a torso.
And Crystal, I was like, what do you mean by that?
Have you seen, like, the evolution memes of, like, Peridot, Lapis, even
Yeah, no, I
characters
have.
like
No,
Connie?
for a sec, I didn't know what Crystal was talking about, so I was like, wait, what do you mean? Is that an insult? But then when I remembered the funky proportions in storyboards to final, I was like, oh, yes.
Like, I like Peridot being a little gremlin, but, like, what happened here, man?
You sound so distraught.
Oh,
Sorry, a second.
You're like, my Peridot!
The grown ass woman, because I need to make sure these are fucking grown ass adults, so nobody's weird about it.
Oh, it's Dark Child. I just realized. Took me a second. Even though Mattoon said it like 10 times, I was just like, yeah, okay, this is a character.
the nickname show's fallen off. Well, honestly, I think I'd argue most, I'm arguing the big three cartoon networks. They kind of lost their all identity. I made this comment over in the Nefarious server a while, yesterday, actually. So,
We'll talk next. I thought you said you weren't really like active in there anymore.
I'm not active in the Nefarious, like, in the conversation about Nefarious, but I have a few people that I just, like, chat there about stuff, games and stuff in general, you know? Media. Like Traystar, Dark Type Woman Child is in their pal of mine, basically. Just folks I just chat with
What were you
about...
saying anyway?
What?
What were you saying anyways? About like fucking...
So basically, like the big three cartoon things when I was a kid were Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, right?
Yes.
Those are the big ones. And like we can kind of like combine stuff like Jetix into Disney because it aired on Disney when I was a kid, basically. That's where it had more action. So because it was like more of a specific block, they're really super considered a part of like the whole Disney brand. But like for the most part, Disney Channel was like that one sanitized show. It was the kid in the front row of the class. Basically, he was a good boy. Parents like him, etc. You know that. Nickelodeon was like in the middle of the classroom. Basically, it was a bit more rambunctious every now and then. Nickelodeon's whole theme was like kids versus the rest of the world. So they had some more out there stuff, and they also had the stuff that had like a lot of heart to it, earnestly. I think it's a lot of fun too. It's where it gets things like SpongeBob and Avatar, you know.
Cartoon Network's where the rest of the people go, where all the weird shit went.
Cartoon Network is that kid in the back of the class shooting spitballs at people. It was crazy. That's where we get the wild stuff. The really, really wild stuff, like Samurai Jack, Powerpuff Girls, how violent it could be, Teen Titans. It's a
place for Mr. Ed, Ed, and Eddie when after he got rejected from the other two.
Danny Antonucci. Because here's the thing, Danny Antonucci, that's actually kind of interesting. He was known for like making adult pilots. He was challenged to make a kids show.
He made like a bunch of like gory adult shit, and then someone said, "Hey, I bet you can't make a kids show," and he was like, "All right," and then he spited his way into making it.
And it's one of the greatest shows ever made.
He made it out of spite.
Sometimes spite is like the perfect motivator. And he's like one of my favorite things ever. I've already gone on record saying it multiple times.
I know you love her, but I hate fucking drawing Star Child sometimes.
But she's perfect.
She
Her
wants to go to
big
the
dumb
moon.
helmet always looks wrong to me whenever I draw it.
And she currently has the one animation Noel's done where I have not been able to stop laughing every time I watch it. It's just a Tom Skid joke, but man. She fits it perfectly.
I was like, I'm gonna take this opportunity to
Minecraft, I
Do
want to
this.
go to the moon. Why wait?
one day I'll color that. It'll take like maybe I'll do that today. Maybe that's my mission today. Just color that. I'll post it like tomorrow or something.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I started saying that because of Maximilian, dude. I have a problem.
But,
Maximilian.
yeah, I was like, whoa, that's like that was a very Mattoon thing to say, but like, hell yeah.
The dude who apparently Salvatore Ganache just fucking like imprinted on. I guess.
The two look shockingly similar. That's very funny. Like, yeah, Salvatore saw him. He liked his. He said, "I like the cut of your jib," and it is awesome. The 180 to Salvatore is still very funny to me.
Funny DJ apology form.
I had to look for tickets to a convention today.
Ooh, where you going?
Where do you plan on going?
I don't plan on going anywhere. It was a friend of mine actually who messaged me out of random saying. So for context, she and her husband basically agreed to take their daughter to a convention that's gonna be a few days ago. Problem: the guy forgot to buy tickets, and the first days were all sold out.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
You have to go hunting for him?
I had to go hunting for tickets for him. I couldn't find anything personally,
Like,
but
why
she's,
couldn't he do it himself? Why'd he ask you?
because they want help.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay, never mind. I thought he just was lazy or something. Okay, never mind.
No, they couldn't find tickets, so they're asking me if I had any connections. I tried looking for some things.
Okay.
I saw one guy reselling on Reddit, but one looked through on his profile told me it was a scammer, so that kind of sucked. It's not hard to tell, honestly. Can you just tell by the amount of karma they have? Now that I've actually posted on Reddit, I understand how karma and upvotes work. Makes it a bit easier to identify scams.
You can find your updukes.
Still a bit upset that Mako and Melody and Draco drawing got deleted. Wish I at least told
Did
you.
a reason or anything?
No, I hate Reddit moderation. Is
God, I fucking hate drawing this bitch.
But she's so good.
She's so cute, and she's also so small and adorable. It's worth it. It's worth the pain.
Your dumb fucking blast off hair and her dumb helmet.
Well, you're the one that designed the dumb hair and the dumb helmet, so
Yeah, exactly.
you're like, I must suffer for my child, my star child.
She's perfection in human form.
Yeah.
Not a human.
In Bobkin
In alien
form.
form, in boxer form.
In Bobkin form, there.
Sitting
I love the assertion. She's not human. You idiot. She's not human. Listen to me.
fucking. This is not evoking the right shit that I wanted it to.
What do you mean?
Like, it doesn't look like a fucking blast off anymore. It just looks like she got weird hair. How that'll work.
I like that we all have Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint gang, rise up.
I paid good money for this thing. I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth.
Oh yeah, no,
Good
same,
money.
same,
I paid good money when it was on sale.
same.
I bought Clip Studio
And-
Paint, the original, when it was still back in Brazil. Cost me an arm and a leg for that thing. The Brazilian currency is trash. This like has like negative worth.
Negative worth. Oh,
Okay, there. Star Child is sketched.
Hooray!
look, even she's happy to be drawn. She's like, yeah, gonna kick ass and take names. I'm a child. I can't say ass. I'm gonna kick butt and take names.
No, it's just a child. It's just her name. I have
Child.
to make sure that nobody here is a child. Because that's like.
Because people on the
then
internet
if
are
you
weird.
say any-
She's just
people on
small.
the internet are fucking weird.
She's just small.
Just small, like those other people that people get weird about.
That was like Tatsumaki
That's Mikey.
from One Punch Man. The green psychic
Uh.
girl, short one.
She's not a child.
No, she's the other psychic lady's older sister.
I see.
Oh, what the hell? I've seen her. I've seen this person like
Of
a
course
million
you've
times
seen
on
this
it.
person. It's Tatsumaki. He's
Okay, yeah, I just
everywhere.
wanted to make.
Question, was
You.
Yami Yugi the definition of an
Like,
asshole?
there can be.
Hi, Asher. Oh, what did you say, Crystal? Sorry.
Like, I need to make sure that people. This is a short adult.
So I like when I look her up. I see this. I'll put it in voice.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a small picture.
Oh yeah. A lot of people do ship her with Saitama. To be honest, not really a lot in the actual text to support that. Kind of just hates its guts,
Eh,
but it's cute. Many people think a lot of people say the One Punch Man main kind of fell off over time. Well, it's just because the main artist, while everyone does praise his skill, they do think he kind of like took some time to like redraw a lot of stuff way too often. And it'll involve a few rewrites. And he is just some of them is good, but like some people just kind of wish he just like committed to an idea and just stuck with it.
I don't know. I just heard that season 2 wasn't as good as season 1. I mean, in like anime terms.
Animation wise, I think because of the new studio, instead of like having like these high things, they kind of just focus on more like the effect animation, that kind of stuff, and like stills more or less. Kind of like how the usual action show on a TV looks on a TV show budget looks, you know.
Yeah.
Then we have these idiots like complain that One Piece is over animated now.
I just tend not to listen to people. 9 times out of 10 they're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. Also,
God,
what does that mean?
Damn it.
Noel, you're so real for this. What is it?
What happened?
What'd you say?
Oh, I just said that like I'm just sick of people just saying words and being uneducated and just not saying stupid things.
Gimmick?
What do you mean it's over animated? Especially when you're complaining that season 2 wasn't animated enough because of like the different studio and oh my god.
Yeah.
I want to take a gun. I want to take a plastic gun and
Nah.
theoretically shoot individuals who say dumb things like that.
Yes, Crystal.
God.
You think it'd be funny if Brick was still taller than the fucking demigod?
It would be actually, yes.
Okay.
Okay, now I need to get rid of
Think
Max.
about Brick, he takes it. Like, I always use him for height reference, which is probably bad considering he's the fucking tallest guy I have.
That is kind of odd. I would assume you'd pick like the most average Joe as a basis, and not the tallest guy in the ring.
What would your
Because fucking-
average character be?
Because probably Mimic.
That's
The
fair.
fucking,
Hey, I was
fucking-
gonna
the thing-
say.
the thing.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just say, oh, Jen and Eric. I thought it was gonna be the easy.
No,
Oh, they're
no,
the generic
no.
ones. Sorry.
Those two too, but also I drew them in dumb fucking posts. So it's not really working.
Okay. Anyways, you were saying.
Like, Like Mimic is just still fucking standing there. Compared to Gene and Erica pulling this fucking bullshit.
Twin power.
I think I did actually make them the same height though, so. But anyways, what I was saying was,
The reason I always use brick as a base is because I want to make sure everyone's heads are the same fucking size, essentially. Because that's where I start my drawings.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just used the very first one I did. So if everything is the same as the fucking first one I did, then nothing's gonna deviate too much, essentially.
Yeah.
That's how deviation starts. Because if you go from where your last one was, then fucking
Everything starts getting a little weird. I get you.
everything gets a little more warps. Every
Just
fucking
like
go around.
animating. I literally know exactly what you're talking about, Crystal. Yes, I understand 100%. Here we go.
Gotta put you in the fucking wonky territory. Not quite as big, but not as tiny as some of the tactual effects that I have. You fucking finge that I made because I was getting back into Hades.
Hades. I'm buying 2 on the Switch too.
Nice, nice.
Ha, neat.
Did you ever finish Strikers, Matt?
I did finish it, yes.
Okay.
Like I powered through it, you know.
Despite my thoughts on the game,
I hate
I
the game.
finished it. I know. I just remember you saying like I despise this.
It's the worst
sucks.
Persona. It's the worst. Actually, it's the worst Persona spin-off and the worst Warrior spin-off. Congratulations,
Damn.
you managed to be both.
Congratulations.
Hey, give Persona 5X some time to come out.
At least that's a maintained mobile game.
Still got you, Slop.
He's got to slap, but I can be honest, some gacha subsidized better game design in Persona 5 Strikers.
Jeez, I...
Because at the very least, like Honkai Star Rail is not that complicated of a game, but at least it's simple, it's functional, and fun. And it works. I know what I'm getting into.
Damn it, dude.
I don't waste all of my MP
Oh
on
my
a single group and have to go all the way back farming for stupid level up items. Stupid items that you can only buy 2 at once. They have to do it all over again. I hate Strikers so much. The only good thing to come out of that game was Sophie and Zenkichi. And the only one that matters in the end is Zenkichi.
Be nice to Sophie.
I am nice there. I'm honest about it, though. I can't say anything else about being a spoiler.
Like you're in tears. You're crying with tears.
I am crying. Jesus Christ. My race towards that game is amazing. I wasted like 60 hours of my life on that thing.
God damn. At least you have better time with Warriors with the Age of Calamity. It's fine.
You play
It
Tactica?
balances itself out.
I've been meaning to get Tactica. I'm looking because I know the voice actors for that for the bride girl in the start.
You fucking know the... that guy.
Yeah, it's Kat. We're mutuals. We have like once again, this is another case of like we're not like super close, but we're mutuals. We chat a few times. She's nice.
God fucking damn it.
Dude, stop being a celebrity.
One of these days, I'm gonna tell you I know Alex Lee or something.
Do you?
No, I don't. I'm not that popular.
The desperation in Crystal's voice, like, really? Please? I hope you
Oh.
do.
No, that was not desperation. That was exasperation.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, Cat's neat. Oh yeah, it's not the first Genshin voice actor I've told you I know.
Stop knowing people. Stop being friendly and easy.
I just how do you talk to people? Say hello, say hi, pleasure to meet you. If our friendship goes from there, congratulations. We started talking because I started messaging you more often.
Did that?
Yeah, we were talking about the commission stuff. We were talking about commission stuff. We just ended up chatting, basically.
I don't remember that.
If it's Ben Starr, I would faint. God, if I actually got to meet Ben Starr, that would be awesome. Ben Starr is the GOAT, I swear to God.
Voice again?
Uh,
Probably
he's-
everybody.
Ben Starr is the voice of Clive from Final Fantasy 16. He is the voice of Gustav in Expedition 33. He voices what's his name? Prometheus in Hades 2. He's the Balatro clown in that one trailer.
Oh my god.
How did you recognize that, but not any of the other characters?
Was he the one that like got the award for them?
Yes, he was.
I like that's the thing that triggered me and nothing else. That's really funny.
Oh, wrong layer.
Why don't you look as good as the sketch I did before?
God dang, story of my life.
God, I felt that, man. The head too big.
You hit too big. Say that again.
Made the head too big.
We did too big.
We did do big.
What?
We did too big.
Was it really that funny?
I don't know, just like the way you said it out of nowhere, I was like, that's funny.
Made the head too
That's
big.
silly.
Talk to a baby.
Made the head too big.
We did too big.
Now I baby stop you like this or time. Because why not?
Okay, now you're just having a stroke.
A good or a bad kind?
Yeah.
I don't think
Shut
it's a
up.
good kind of stroke.
You'd be surprised.
Shut up. Shut up.
We did it too big.
I'm clipping that. That's gonna be. I'm gonna title that boy moment. Blue moment. There we go.
This is a certified blue moment.
It sounds like it's a Game Awards announcement. This is a world premiere.
World premiere. That reminds me of that one like meme of like Jeff Keighley's been saying, "I'm about to show you a game you've never seen before," and it looks like Sid the Science Game.
Jeff Keighley is trying his best to like repent for fucking wrap it up. It is honestly kind of amazing that Jeff Keighley like everyone just started completely frying him for wrap it up, please. And he's like, God, I need to fucking bounce back from this, and they fucking called up the Muppets like, get me Statler and Waldorf to just make fun of me.
They even called out the fact that they nominate DLC.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Like,
For
I'll
Elden
give-
Ring, right?
Like, I'll give Dorito Pope this. He knows how to poke fun at himself. He can take it on chin. Fair enough.
Dorito Pope.
You know Dorito Pope,
I
right?
was like, what?
He hasn't done Dorito Pope?
No.
Oh my god, that's what. Before Jeff Keighley was the Game Awards guy, he was Dorito Pope. Have you guys never heard Dorito Pope? Oh my god, I'm
No.
old!
So are we. I think I'm mad. I think I'm older than you, actually. But, like, that's hilarious. Give me context, please.
Okay, why is Jeff Keighley called Dorito Pope? This is from. This is the story behind the most famous nickname in video games. Not famous enough, apparently, because I'm with two people who don't know it. Sorry. What do you mean you didn't know it? Jesus Christ, I'm
Didn't
old!
have the knowledge.
I'm old, I hate this!
I don't look this up myself. Screw it. I gotta go to a private tab. Let's look up Dorito Pope.
Did you know the creator of Game Awards, Jeff Keighley, is no? I'm reading from a Spanish website called Marca, which has a few English articles. Anyways, That, do you know the creator of Game Awards, Jeff Keighley, is known as Doritos or the Dorito Pope? This is his most common nickname is almost common knowledge in the video game industry, but do you know the story behind his unique nickname? Yeah. The story has origins, as I mentioned, in 2012. At the time, Jeff was already someone more or less famous within the industry. He began his career in the world of television. What?
It's okay. I just pulled up the fucking know your meme. Just give me a second. I'll explain this more.
I want to read the article. Fine.
Okay, yeah, he just had a bunch of fucking Mountain Dew and Doritos in an interview, and everyone's making fun of him. Okay.
Yeah, basically, he was Dorito Pope. That's why I call him that.
My buddy Joe is in like this VGCW group,
Yeah.
and every fucking Game Awards, they fucking like they're all fucking watching it and just making fun of Jeff. They have their own like channel for it. It was called like the whatever, like the fucking 20 whatever Jeff Academy Awards.
Hell,
Jeff does have a tendency to bring like actual celebrities to the Game Awards.
Oh, he loves
He
them.
does.
He fucking loves them more than anyone actually making the fucking games.
Yep.
Except for Kojima.
Crystal, I gotta think you're right.
Kojima. You know Jeff Keighley's friends with him?
My husband
Kojima know
Kojima.
Let's get Kojima on that. Sadler and Waldo were like the best option. I'm not gonna lie.
They were the best damage control Jeff could ever have for Wrap It Up, please. just like he called up the Muppets and said, Kermit, please just look down all the people tagging me on Twitter and just have them say all that to me.
They were amazing. As I've gotten older, Sadler and Waldorf has only just gotten funnier and funnier.
Exactly. What is wrong with you? Why don't you look as good?
Wrong layer. Story of my life.
Made the hit too big.
Yes, I mean to hit too big.
Made the hit too big. I can't even replicate the way you say it.
I'm never gonna live that down, am I?
I should make a board, a soundboard sound.
Made the hit too big.
Made to hit too big.
She's getting assaulted now.
What?
What?
Oh, that's right, the vampire.
Oh,
Sorry.
the comic.
Comic.
I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You
Oh,
nobody
it's good.
is gonna hit
Fucking
as hard
jackass.
as you. But it ain't about how hard you hit.
Are you doing the
How hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much
Yeah,
you
there he
can
is.
take
Just doing the
and
godling,
keep
yeah.
moving
Sick.
forward.
Oh, he's fabulous.
Now winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're
Like I
worth.
said, I was just playing Hades, and I was like, exactly, this is so cool. I'm gonna steal that.
Zagreus is a very fun protagonist.
You're better than that.
Like most of my fucking like characters could probably be like, oh man, this character's cool. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Well, my little brother's gonna. I'm not gonna see my little brother for like another 2 days.
Oh damn, I'm sorry.
Where's he
No,
going?
He's not going anywhere. He just finished installing Doom: The Dark Ages.
Oh,
Oh, okay. He's gonna be down.
I'm not gonna see you for another 2 days. Exactly what I said. No, it's an expression.
It's like, I'm leaving? You're getting rid of me?
I wish I could get rid of him.
Oh my god.
Don't give me that look. If you get rid of me, you would. Ow! How are you trying to make this too detailed? This will be a zoom out shot. Not much I can really do.
It will beat you to your knees and keep you there
Yeah,
permanently.
you could say
if
it
you
make the
let
head a
it.
little smaller.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep
Make the head
moving
too big.
forward. That's how winning is
I'm,
done.
I'm sorry.
You're
Little
fine.
Better than that.
That was generally just automatic. I did not mean to make it sound like that.
stuff. Time you fucking actually draw them.
I made the head too big.
Shut the fuck up.
Let
I don't know. You're seeing it right now. Do you just the head look too big?
me see the baby. Oh, she's fine.
Yeah.
And the line can take The good thing about lineless drawings is that you can fucking cheat and overshoot your lines.
True. I've got to learn how to do lineless art someday.
Ah, you'll do fine. Nothing to it.
There's everything to it to me.
What do you mean?
I mean, you've done it a couple times in the past. I mean, it's kind of just, I guess, just relearning it or just like seeing how you can adapt it in your new style.
Yeah, I guess.
Shouldn't be too bad. Mattoon, you're an absolute madman. You got this. What is playing on my goddamn ads? What is happening?
What happened? What's on the ads?
I don't know.
Huh? Take a screen grab and sending me or something. What is it?
No, I closed the window. I was like, what the hell? Get away from me.
Can you describe what it was?
Women. I was like, what the hell? I was listening to a playlist, and then women appeared.
Women.
Doom has done it again.
What?
The soundtrack is a bop. I haven't even gotten past the title screen.
What'd you say?
The soundtrack is
No,
amazing.
before that. Like, what'd you say done again? What do you mean?
Doom has done it again. The
Oh,
soundtrack
Doom, I
is
see.
amazing.
I think because the soundtrack being... Some people say the soundtrack of the new Doom games is actually kind of mid.
I guess it's not being produced by Mick Gordon, so it doesn't have the same punch as a One or Eternal.
That's fair.
Yeah, I did kind of notice that. I think I was watching a little bit of gameplay before I hopped into your stream from like another streamer, and I was like, oh shoot, this is a
It's
different
that
take on the
slow, heavy
soundtrack.
rock, you know?
Odd.
Yeah, it's still heavy rock because that's kind of the vibe of Dark Ages. Apparently, there are some people saying that Dark Ages could even be could have been a Quake game. Because the theme of Dark Ages is like Eldritch horror, you know. That's why there's a Cthulhu boss fight. Because of course there is. As in making Cthulhu a giant monster, man, it kind of defeats the point, you know. I mean, Cthulhu's whole shtick is him being an eldritch, unknowable being. Just making him a big guy to get to shoot a bunch of times, kind of makes it a little bit boring.
I thought you're an anime fan. I thought Power Fantasies were fucking your bread and butter.
Like your thing.
Well, yeah, I like that, but not with Cthulhu. It's
Yeah, fuck that.
Cthulhu.
Fuck that. Easy work.
Like, I like psychological horror too.
Same.
What, like this? You're talking about like a Doom game or something?
Yeah, new Doom game. They make Cthulhu a boss fight.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it is cool.
Doom Slayer killing Cthulhu. That sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is cool. Don't get me wrong, but like, I also
Are you
just-
going to Doom for that? Like, are you actually going to Doom for fucking like psychological bullshit?
no, I'm not going to Doom for psychological bullshit. Then why make why make Cthulhu the boss to begin with?
Because it's fucking awesome. Because it's fucking cool, man.
I don't know, maybe it's just because I didn't like I'm curious to try Dark Ages just see if I like it more than Eternal, you know?
You're a big dumb fishbowl.
I understand the vibe of when they first showed off Doom Dark Ages, they basically showed off as like Doom 2016 was running gun, Doom Eternal was jump and shoot, and Doom Dark Ages is stand and fight. Basically, it's a much slower paced game in terms of like the bullet speed isn't as fast. You have a lot more ammo to deal with. You're basically a walking tank. Like there's also
like basing. Oh, sorry.
There's also like a melee counter you can do in the game. It has like this big slowdown moment, and as far as I can see that some people don't really like that. But also interesting, this is the first Doom game that lets you fully customize. That lets you fully customize like the game feel basically. How fast the bullets move, how fast the enemies move, etc.
What the hell? Kind of like Frontiers. That's kind of cool. Not like Frontiers, but like customizability like that, like player for player preference. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Look, I've gotten ads on Twitch for sperm donations and Exo Cream. What the fuck, Twitch? Yeah, Twitch ads are truly their own beast. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Let's see if I can get the sketch done for this page at least. If I get that much done, I think I'm pretty much happy with my work for the day. It's just because I've been very tired with work lately. You wouldn't think just working on like websites all day would be that tiring, but nope. It's exhausting emotionally and sometimes physically, just because you have to use so much brain power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or go.
Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben, about which Doom game is the best. Ultra Kill's better than all three of them.
Eh, fair enough. I feel like Ultra Kill it's kind of just in its own thing compared to Doom. And obviously, it's based on boomer shooters and that kind of style. I feel like Doom is probably the wrong comparison. It's more akin to Quake, I'm being honest.
Devil May Quake, that's what they call it.
That makes sense. Also, apparently Akita never read Dante's Inferno?
Yeah, no, he's just been making all these really smart fucking things.
What? The topic shift to Ultra Kill because Crystal decided to say, doesn't matter which Doom game is better, Uncle Ben, because Ultra Kill is better than all of them. My little brother loves Ultra Kill.
I just beat the
Those are a few in P ranks, man.
P ranks?
Perfect.
Perfect rank, basically.
Bitch rank.
Okay, I figured. I was like, it's like the S rank. Okay,
We can basically play a level perfectly.
figure.
If I can miss, I probably could play Ultra Kill just fine. Don't ask me to P rank something like what's it called? No, not Ultra Kill. Don't just a different time to think of a different game entirely. Pizza Tower, right?
Oh god.
My brain.
I don't blame you, dude.
My brain can't wrap its head around Wario Land likes. I like Wario Land, but like, I don't know, man. It just kind of hurts my brain.
Yeah, no,
Try
just, you just
Instant Blast.
you don't kind of click. You don't
I
really
have
click with
actually
it
played the
as
demo. It's very
well.
fun.
That one's like Wario Land, but with Crash Bandicoot.
I like the Trash Game Bandicoot. I think it's. I also just kind of like the aesthetics a bit more. It's more just a personal thing.
Like Pizza Tower is Wario Land mixed with Sonic, and then fucking Anthem is Wario Land mixed with fucking Crash.
Yeah, it makes sense. But it's probably just a me thing. I like Pizza Tower's visual style, but I think it kind of leans into that Ren and Stimpy vibe. I'm not a big fan of.
Oh, like
Damn,
visually.
dude.
Like
Yeah,
even not considering the creator, which I'm not even gonna get into that. I never really was a big fan of like Ren and Stimpy and that kind of like gross outy, more chaotic cartoons, you know?
Yeah,
I-
and given that like
I
aesthetics and
think so.
visuals are like a big part of a game, you're just like, if a game's entirely carried by it, you're just like, I don't vibe with what I'm looking at, unfortunately, even if like the gameplay is super fun.
It's not carried by its fucking visuals. It's just fucking the controlled chaos style works really well for it. I think.
No, I think it does fit the thing. I'm just honest. I think I just prefer Anton Blast aesthetically, personally.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's just a general preference. Yeah, I get that.
What is Joseph?
You don't have enough.
Well then, that sucks. You're gonna have to lower the
It's alright.
well. Good luck then.
Made to be subdued,
Look at this.
and I was made to hate you.
Alright, Joseph, you can't really do much. I've tried playing the game, see if it runs better than the menus.
If the menus went terribly, how do you think the game's gonna run?
You'd be surprised, actually. Yeah, my little brother. Apparently, my little brother's laptop might not have enough VRAM to play the game very well.
No.
So the only way to upgrade VRAM is to get a new GPU. Can't really do that on a laptop.
May your elves be many and your bitches few.
Yeah, nice one, Gabriel.
That was so uncalled for. That was really funny. What the hell? Make your L's be many.
Yeah, they're parryable attack in this game. For context, Noel, in Ultra Kill, Gabriel's voice actor is just kind of just likes doing dumb stuff. It's very funny.
Oh, okay. And is that where Crystal got it from?
Yeah, like the actual,
Okay.
like there's an actual line that kind of sounds like that in the game.
Get dunked.
The original line is "May your woes be many and your days few." But so
And then he was like, "What if I made it silly?"
Your L's be many and your bitches few.
let me see if I can find the GIF. 1 second.
Please do. It'd be funny to
It's
see
like
that
him on a
visualized.
skateboard or something, right?
Yeah, right. Yes.
Yeah, Love Star.
Oh, that's the wrong one. No, look.
Let's see,
There it is.
May your L's be many and your bitches few.
Gianni fucking voiced that. Turns out you can pay voice actors and they'll say things for you.
Yeah. I can do it to Mattoon right now.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
What would you
The
pay
fact that you
me?
can say anything is kind of overwhelming. I'm like, I could pay you like $5, and you'll be like, Pizza Tower is the greatest piece of media ever created by man.
Pizza Tower is the greatest piece of media ever created by man.
See?
Oh my god, you do that for free.
Someone clip that. No context.
Just put it on his Twitter.
This thing you call your will I call
Oh my god, I found it.
you.
Oh no, sorry, I found it in voice. He's just skating around.
Gabriel's fun. He's just an angry little meatball, but he's a fun meatball.
Yeah. You know, I've yet to play. I've gotten so hyped about it. I have yet to play Ultra Kill, which is funny. So like, I
want
should get to that soon.
If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, of course, Crystal. Don't worry. I hope to do your gal justice.
You just need to call me like clearing or something because it's getting weird.
I know several people called Crystal. I know several people called Lily. I'm kind of in a stuck in a. So I'm not want to call you clearing. That sounds weird.
Call me
I'm in the
CC or
clearing.
something. I don't know.
Oh, you're Crystal to me, and Crystal is also Crystal. I hate this.
Other people in other servers call me CC.
That's kind of cool.
CC.
Can we call you CC?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
It's my 2 C's in my username.
Fair enough. CC it is. I dubbed D CC. I have to try to make this guy look cool. Okay, Zon, help me out here. You're probably the best one.
I'm gonna be back in a bit.
Take your time.
Okay.
You all watch Stella for me.
Okay. I forgot to knock out the thing again. That's so cool. I forgot about that. It's funny.
Stella. God, I love Star Child.
I just kick her.
She's so cute. I love her.
Yeah, she's orange. She's small. She's into space, and that's pretty cool.
Space.
Bass.
Basically, her. You ever play Portal?
Yes, I did.
You know the space one, the Space Core. That's basically how her personality, according to Crystal. Or CC. Yeah, I'm getting used to that.
You just have to specify which crystal. Just correct, like not you, Crystal, the other crystal. I don't know.
It's complicated though.
No, I know it's hard.
Yeah, I've been anxious about my job, admittedly. There's only like a handful of things we really need to do, but it's just getting really annoying. And we're all just kind of just want this to be done already.
Yeah, so what's the deal exactly? It's just like I think, like you said, you're saying you're just like physically exhausted, mentally exhausted from work. Everyone's exhausted. Everyone sounds miserable.
Everyone just wants to be done with this project. We're all tired of it. There's always just something else popping up in it. It's annoying. I haven't even got paid yet this month, man.
It's already like the 5th, or it's basically.
It
It's
is
already the 15th. God damn.
I was supposed to be paid earlier this last week, but guy forgot. I don't get paid tomorrow. I'm gonna bring it up with him again.
Yeah, no, literally, dude, bring it up today, dude. What the hell? That's your paycheck. That's your hard-earned time and money, like just being tampered with or like being gate kept. I feel like you totally have the right to be like, hey, you promised this last week. Give it to me as soon as you can, please. The one time I'm going to be assertive because this actually means something to you, man. Like, come on.
I just don't want to cause problems.
You're not causing problems. He's the one causing problems for not giving you money, or for not giving you the money at the specified time that he promised.
It just takes a while to
Like that's. Oh, sorry.
From what I understand, it just takes. I asked him last time because I felt like it was taking me too long to get paid. It takes a while to process. I'm just gonna wait for that. Once again, tomorrow's basically the peak of my patience. I mean, I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay. Sorry for getting heated. I was just like, dude, like, usually I'm pretty chill about things, but when it's like money, and it's you specifically, I'm just like, dude, come on. Jesus.
Yeah, much appreciated and all. Seeing Chris a little beat up, I think it's very funny.
I know. Chris was just like, this conversation's got me so tired.
I was thinking about I just had to start playing Brawl Stars that YouTube's makes Brawl Stars plushies.
Oh wow, really? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
They made little plushies of Nita, Rico, and Spike. You don't know what any of those characters are. I'm just gonna send you the picture.
I know. Yeah. No,
I'm gonna post it in voice the tweet about it. Take a while to guess which one's Spike.
Let's see.
I am
Sorry, I was like scrolling up, looking at other things. Let's see. We scroll down.
Hello.
Oh, look at them! Oh, hell yeah. I like the cactus and the first one with the little bear skin helmet.
I think it's just a costume.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like I forged this from the bear that killed my wife or something. I don't know.
That's Nita. She's a little child.
You just a
I
baby, yeah?
did not know the age. I'm sorry.
Is Nita a boy or a girl?
It is a girl.
Okay.
Have you heard her fucking voice lines?
I don't know. Some they're playing young boy characters who sound like girls. What do you want from me?
Yeah, like it's not as easy as you think to decipher.
I'm surprised how deep Gus's voice is. I thought it would sound like more girlier. Gus's voice just doesn't feel like it should be that deep to me.
I wonder who Gus's voice actor is. I'll check real quick.
Yeah, good question.
Patrick Pedraza. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's see if he's running anything of note. A lot of the Brawl Stars voice actors are a lot smaller.
What's his name again? Patrick Pedraza?
Pedraza, yeah.
He's the voice of
Voices.
Wanderer!
He also voices Gus and
Voice and Scaramouche had Gus and Scaramouche had the same voice actor?
Scaramouche.
Wanderer from Genshin Impact.
I don't know who that is. But, congrats, man.
That's surprising. He voices Gus?
Yeah, dude.
It's this guy. Hold on. He's actually one of the most more interesting Genshin characters. Not gonna lie. His whole shtick is that he's basically a discarded puppet, basically. Yada yada. I hate humanity. I hate humanity. All this stuff because you can. Sorry, was it?
I'm gonna be honest. You said discarded puppet, and my brain came up with a much more interesting design than that shit.
To be fair, this is him and like he actually has like hinges and stuff and everything. Yeah, we see it because
That's just,
You know,
That's just-
I also thought the same, Crystal or TC. I thought the same.
That's just an anime, boy.
It's just a
That's-
guy.
how else are we gonna make him marketable?
Make him decrepit and disgusting and unique from the other characters.
This is a gacha game. They're never gonna do that. An old man
That's
in
just
my
an anime,
gacha
boy.
game?
That's
What?
not interesting.
This is a Grand Blue. Granblue's like the only gacha game that actually has old men. Have you seen Soares? He's like the manliest man ever. Hold on. Look at this man. This is from a gacha game. He's amazing. Soares is the manliest man to ever man. He's in the fighting game too, and his super is him getting naked.
Whoa,
like
okay.
with Dochi. Like, look at this.
Oh my god, Jesus!
He is
Christ.
he's so cool.
Isn't Granblue the game with like the joke character where if he wins, it's just him telling a fucking bullshit story to his buddies at the bar?
Yeah, but them all like half asleep. Yeah.
It's...
It's really funny, actually.
I really like that, honestly.
Granblue's Granblue's a fun one. Ahmed.
What's the upscaler actually?
And that's how it happens.
What are your options?
DAA, DLSS, stars, and X.
Wait, hold on. Again? DAA. Actually, DLSS actually. You have an NVIDIA Pro thing. I'm not gonna turn thing. This is just how it works. I think it also responds. So, but how DLSS works is basically it renders the game at a much smaller resolution and just upscales the image. Yeah, the fact that Gus is voiced by Wander is just very surprising to me.
Is it?
To me, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. When I saw Gus, who must say Fellowship of Mattoon. Hey, didn't kindly, Jimmy. I don't know. When I saw Gus, I thought he'd have a voice that sounds like, I don't know, Ash Ketchum or something. Something about him just gives me those vibes.
Voices are strange.
True.
Fucking Meg's voice made everyone think she was a child.
But I'm assuming she's not.
She's
Meg?
not, though.
Meg?
Okay.
Yeah, the one in the robot, remember?
Oh, right. The other one, the superhero trio. I honestly forgot about her. Oh, he's not. So she's not a kid. She's just short.
Yeah, she's just short because fucking she has to be. Because her other form is in a big fucking robot, so they need to make that thing called contrast. Let me grab the fucking thing so now I can like see. Son of a bitch, my computer's lagging like shit for some reason.
Even kind of slow in general. Feels like I don't know why.
Yeah, this is Meg.
God, she. Like I know it's because of the Maker Fin, but they just look very condensed. It's very funny. Like it kind of doesn't look like she's short. It's kind of like she's compact.
Let's see if I can find one of her in the robot real quick.
She looks cool. I like her design.
All Stars designs are fucking key.
Yeah, no, I according to Splatoon, they are. And also, like, with all the videos he showed me, I'm like, oh, the characters, and oh, the characters I've drawn, because they're so cool. I'm like, yes, these are good character designs.
Once again, I was not expecting to really like the old man in a wheelchair. Once again, if I had a nickel for every time there was an old European man who's crazy with a music playing in his head, I would have 2 nickels in a hero-based multiplayer game. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's very funny that happened twice.
Except the Sigma's a fucking dweeb and chuck his peen.
Apple Cord ruling, iOS checkout changes, subscription, big win for creators.
Met my maker at the man's liar. They lost me, forgot me, made you from today. If you're the one, my father's son, the one I'm supposed to be. Yeah, hopefully this ends up looking good.
What's it?
Hopefully this ends up looking good.
It will. Your art's good.
I just get a bit nervous when I'm making the designs, really. Because I don't know what colors are going to look good with each other and stuff.
Your character designs are good. Your art's good.
But also making a character is kind of hard. So like, nah, dude, you're fine.
Yeah, you know what she reminds me of? She kind of reminds me of like a Super Famicom, a little bit.
Oh, kind of does. She kind of does.
It's a good comparison.
I want to see a plushie of her so badly.
Actually, if there were to be a plushie of character, who would you pick, Crystal?
Like, I don't know. I guess I'd be inclined to just say, like, fucking... I don't know, because, like, fucking... Like, I'd say just, like, the main 4, but, like, I'm not really super attached to them, really.
That's fair.
Mean to say, but, like...
Well, is there any Punchables you are attached to? Like, you mentioned that you kind of have a bit more of a preference for the actual fakers.
I like the fakers because I allowed myself to just do like a different take on them, and half the time that different take is like a fucking what I should have been doing, and like, what's the word? Because most of my fucking like designs are like my first go at it basically, and then the fakers let me do a second go at it, and I end up liking the second go at it because I don't do concept art or anything like that. So I just like...
What is this? Is the game running well?
It run decent.
That's fair.
Actually, did run decent, especially the eyes.
Are you really playing Doom for the graphical fidelity though? I played Doom on
assuming. I'm sorry.
I played Doom on Switch of all things.
I did that too.
Oh my god.
The first Doom game, the Doom 2016 runs a bit rough on and all mid, but Doom Eternal runs surprisingly solid. What? Oh, that's the map. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, it's more like the Doom 2016 maps. There's some of the Eternal Flare. Hmm. Yeah, it has the best. It's much less confusing than Doom Eternal maps. I will be Eternal's greatest hater. If there are no more haters, Doom Eternal haters in the world, I died.
Indeed.
Whoa.
Like came out with funny Animal Crossing.
It did. Honestly, New Horizons wasn't very good either.
Damn.
Shut your ass up.
It was fine, but other games in the series were better.
That there is Matthew.
Yes.
Matthew Illustrations.
God, the full legal name. What is it?
That is the dumbest fucking take I've ever heard.
Why?
Please point to me a meaningful difference between fucking New Horizons and the last game.
It had support
Oh,
for
it was
longer than a
pretty-
year.
Matrick. Matrix scribbles. What the fuck do you mean support? What fucking support do you need?
For updates,
Man,
that's
I
kind
heard
of
they're gonna add a new class to fucking rock paper scissors too, man. Get hyped.
I don't know. I feel like they have done so much more, like more unique events every year. It had potential. It was the first
but
time they
also
were
it's not-
doing stuff. It was the first time they were.
There is a full fucking Animal Crossing game in there.
And DLC.
And you wanted more. You're fucking like banging your plate.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it had a good chunk of stuff. Although I do know from Pink, what she showed me, that it is missing things from New Leaf, which kind of suck. Not gonna lie.
You're sitting there with your fucking bib and fork, like.
I crave more.
Mr. fucking everything should go back to how it was when things are back to how it was and not
No, I
fucking
think-
support every guy.
No, I do think there are things that New Horizons does well and better than other games. Obviously. Is it wrong for wanting more?
Yes. They didn't promise you dick.
Fair enough.
That did not just happen.
What happened?
I killed the group of enemies just by landing on the ground.
Yeah, you're a tank.
I didn't even do anything. I have to up the game because this game is so dark.
Because they weren't cute when they call it the Dark Ages. Oh!
Exactly. What the heck?
Thank you. I'll be here all week. These are the jokes. These are the high quality jokes people ask for.
Am.
Maybe-
There's no am in this game.
How many AMs in the game?
Look.
Oh my god, it is AM. Does a game like this even need hypergraphics? I still gotta play the Doom Eternal DLC, but I gotta see how the game runs later.
Alright, fucking Star Child's drawn.
Yay! Best character.
I feel like it's missing something, but. Ugh. Something about it doesn't feel right.
Let's see here.
Wait a minute. Remember Pinky?
The Pinkies, what about them?
This is them now. Pinky Rider.
Huh. Neat.
They're huge.
I just feel like, I just kind of feel like her dress is just kind of like one big blob. In the center.
I don't know, it just feels like something's different compared to like other fucking characters.
I think it looks
I would say
that.
maybe.
I don't think it looks that different.
Yeah, I think. I guess because ever you saying Mattoon that like her dress kind of looks like a blob. Maybe because it's kind of like, I guess silhouette-wise, kind of blending in with the left arm a little bit. Maybe Crystal, you can try, like rotating. Oh, okay.
Silhouettes for nerds.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad, all things considered.
Maybe I'm washed finally.
You're not washed.
Oh,
Don't say that about
anything
yourself.
but.
If you're washed, then what am I?
Not washed.
Wrong. If you're washed, and I'm giga washed.
Take a watch.
The walks out to get married, but the Gemini. That all I can take, I think it's time. I go amongst everyone. I was gonna describe Godling as something I probably can't say on Twitch.
DM it to me. I'll say if we can.
That took
See, hold on. Sorry, I was focused on that. You can say cunty.
okay.
I see people say worse thing on this website.
Godling.
The only person who's arguably sane in this world. What time is it? 9:40. Alright, yeah, just try to see if I can fish sketch here, and then do the word balloons. We're here at that point.
You brought back the one.
Then we're done.
One up, start back. Need.
Yes, but there's a limit.
Oh, there's a limit. There's a cap.
Up to 3.
What are y'all talking about?
Doom. They're basically, like, in Doom Eternal, there's, like, the concept of these one-up abilities, basically. Well, they basically allow you to basically a quick revive if you die. But you have there's a cap in the second round. What's the cap? 3. You can only have 3 aside.
A shredder? Real spike shredder.
This game looks so cool.
You have other cool games to play?
Like Orville.
Like Orville.
Yeah, I get playing that later this week.
Yay.
Sorry, it's been a busy week.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna
Platoon's
play
been
it.
mentally drained with work, with art-wise and outside of work, outside of art.
You don't like play, but you don't like playing when I don't like playing when you're not here.
No, she just asked me if I'm here. Usually am.
But usually when I stream, I usually hit the bed soon.
Do I dare make him a little cuntier and give him lashes?
Give him lashes. Do it. I dare you. He's got to serve his
Why
country.
not? Like a pretty boy. God, every time I draw something like this now, I'm just gonna think of the one person in my server that was calling fucking the one dude a twink. I think he doubled down afterwards. He said like fucking saying like it doesn't matter how big or buff or fucking whatever the fuck you are if you got the face. And I'm like, what, the cartoon character face? I give one out. What do you mean twink face?
You know what that means.
I don't actually. not in the context of Punchables where everyone's got the same fucking face.
What is this?
What's that even mean?
Titan fight? Already?
This is the first level. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that's what I made fucking light on them. Ready. These will probably look good, maybe, hopefully.
That look great. Give yourself a bit more cred.
Hoping it will. First time I tried this. Be great. Fuck, the pen would keep its fucking pressure throughout the whole stroke.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Ugh.
It's like crapping out right in the middle. This is the future that leftists want.
Third section.
Turret sections.
In my Doom game.
Oh,
Hearing Joseph in the background.
read them and weep, boys.
Him going, read 'em and weep, boys! Alright, what's up, funny? Jesus Christ.
I can shoot a lightning bolt of death and destruction. Watch this. Oh god, he's
The
shooting.
giant titan is trying to hit you, yeah, I could probably tell that much. And there was like this big enemy in the background, and Joseph was just kind of shooting all the mooks, and then I was noticing it like winding up an attack, I was like, it's gonna hit him. And well, you know, it did hit him.
Fire.
Wow.
It's coming in for a land.
I got one of his arms.
I don't know why ooh, it's coming in for a land, and that's just become a thing in my lexicon, but it has.
It's a good
For
phrase.
This game is awesome.
I get it, you like the funny Doom game.
The rhythm of victory.
Also, Matt, you can't play it. Don't you have like Steam Family Share? Can't you just play it when he's done?
Oh, it's on Game Pass, yes, I can get it.
Oh yeah, see?
Oh, I can play, I'm going to play, I'm just saying.
You're gonna play other games first, though, right?
Well, yeah, do a full...
Oh yeah, duh. I'm gonna have my short-term memory. I forgot.
Yeah, my time with you, I'm gonna be playing Horrorvale.
Got anything going on tomorrow?
Not necessarily, aside from work. By the time you're awake, fair enough. By the time I'm off of work, You'll probably already be awake.
Yay.
Yeah, see if we can finish. We can try, see if we can finish Act 3.
It's possible.
We're at the end of the bog, so
It's very possible.
give me Satan. He's just a good old devil.
Things are finally happening. Step up to me. This dance fight will be legendary.
This is Top Man again.
Texas on spinning. I dodge bullets when I'm spinning. New plans are just beginning. I've hit the top. Don't shoot me. Yes, Top Man. Dancing, don't shoot me while I'm dancing. You can't stop the top.
Snake Man's theme is also fun.
It made you want to draw Snake Man, which I guarantee you haven't thought about it ever.
Yeah, I know. Like,
The last time anyone thought about Snake Man.
like they gave Snake Man like a Disney villain song. Like, you not want to draw him hearing that.
Spin it round, things are finally happening. Step up to this dance fight will be legendary. Things are thinning, there's bullets when I'm spinning. New plans are just beginning. I hit the top, dancing. I'm dancing. Won't shoot me when I'm dancing. No, it's off the top. Can't stop it.
I didn't see that. You left for like 2 seconds. Dave. Oh. Did the thing get loose? Huh. I haven't mentioned that in a long while. No.
See, I gotta make the Greek god inspired thing cunty so all the dude bros don't show up.
Yeah, even then, they tried to invade Hades. Well, like, I've never saw anything queer in Hades. Have you ever even beat a run?
Yeah.
Hades, that game where you can date a dude.
A game where you can have a polycule. You can dig Meg and Thanatos.
Yeah.
You literally bring Patroclus and Achilles back together. How the heck do you people hate this game? There's literally a naked woman in it.
Are they fucking...
What?
Aphrodite.
Are they fucking?
Yes,
I
they
always
are.
get the impression that they were fucking, but like I don't know if the game was actually gonna have, so I'd say it.
Yes, the game actually has that.
Fucking awesome. Should probably go back to my save.
It's one of the best. It's one of the best. Storylines in the game too.
God, I hope Hades 2. Fucking Hades 2. I'll be honest, your home base squad is a lot less fucking. I don't know. I like them less than the fucking House of Hades crew. I'm gonna be honest.
I like seeing Odysseus. He's always fun.
Odysseus is not as good a fucking like mentor figure as goddamn
Achilles.
Achilles. No.
Yeah, because like Odysseus isn't really a. Odysseus just kind of just wants to go home. That was kind of his shtick. He's like, I hate everything. Just let me go home already. I want my wife back.
Odysseus just is kind of boring. Nemesis is whatever.
Honestly, I think they're trying way too hard. They tried way too hard to make Nemesis like hot. Honestly.
I think everyone I've seen prefers to ship Melanone with her dumb ex that calls her fucking shows up and throws trash on the floor.
Which one's that?
It's one of the bosses. It's fucking 1 second. Like I forget what the actual name of it. Sorry.
If anything, I see like in the actual text, I see a lot of ship teasing with her and Icarus. I'm surprised he's in this game.
Icarus is a nice boy, but he's not actually in the fucking like home base.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
They get some ship teasing stuff.
Okay, Icarus is there.
Let me look at Hades 2 bosses real quick. Alright. God, computer, can you go any slower?
And I took that personally.
Eris, that's her fucking...
Oh, her! The weird, crazy one. That's the only vibe I get. She gives me crazy girl vibes, basically.
Eris, Strife Incarnate, and her and Melanoe just have really good, like, really fucking... They used to fuck. They definitely used to fuck. It's like that fucking palpable, oh yeah, this happened before, like with fucking Zagreus and Thanatos. But like she's a lot more bitter about it.
Same thing with Sylvan and Meg, to be honest.
She keeps calling fucking Melanoe Trouble as like a dumb pet name and fucking keeps showing up at the fucking like base. And when she does show up, she literally just throws fucking trash on the floor that you can pick up. And there's a conversation you can have with your fucking like witch mom. It's like, don't pick up after her. She's not gonna learn.
I like how Dora mentions if you mention Prometheus to Dora, she actually starts remembering Prometheus' brother, because Pandora was married to Prometheus' brother.
I do like Dora because I just like that she's such a shitty roommate that refuses to get a job.
It's gonna be a bit hard
time
because I have a really big soft spot for Zagreus, so it's gonna be a bit weird not seeing him.
Having him.
I'll be honest, like fucking Melanoe is neat, but she's not as charming as Zagreus because they're going back to their super giant roots of everything being kind of serious and depressing.
That makes sense. And I like Bastion. So I'm kind of excited to see the actual plot. I do like Kronos too. I think he's a very good villain.
I'm here to kill Kronos. Everyone says fucking like death to Kronos like it's God be with you. Like they keep ending their sentences with it. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos. Noel,
Yes.
say it.
Sorry. Death to Kronos.
What?
Hey, what do you want me to say?
That's exactly what I wanted him to say.
Okay. I
Alright,
thought I
alright.
said something. I was like, I didn't say anything.
No, you're not on
You heard
Kronos'
my
side.
thought.
I like how Kronos is like one of those bosses too, where like you can't pause the game.
Yeah, you gotta fucking you gotta
It's
get a
funny,
thing.
actually.
You gotta craft a thing by beating him 3 times in order to be able to pause. And even then, fucking Kronos still has like bitchy lines about it.
Yeah, of course he's the god of he's the titan of time. Of course you can't stop time on him.
Of course, you can't pause the game.
Sorry if you needed to take a shit suddenly, I guess.
Either commit to the fight or die.
Or I can just press the home button.
True, that also pauses the games. That kind of makes things.
Yeah, I was like, hold up, dude. We figured this out during Dark Souls on Switch.
What about fight? I meant fucking like you see what he's supposed to alt tab.
Yeah, nah, just put your computer to sleep mode. You're fine.
I mean, with the game coming to Switch 2, you'll be able to do that. So.
Yeah.
But I don't have the Switch 2, and I'm probably not gonna get it until they announce something I want.
Fair enough. I want Donkey Kong.
Wait, Mario Kart.
I like Mario Kart, but I'm not gonna fucking buy a like $500 console just for Mario Kart.
Yeah. But Donkey Kong. But Kirby.
I don't want to play fucking open world Donkey Kong.
But Game Sphere.
What?
GameCube.
Oh, so we finally got names for the back buttons on the Pro Controller. And on the charging grip of the new Switch.
Is it like G1 and G2 or something like that?
GL and GR.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Did we need names for those?
Probably
I don't
not,
know.
but it's interesting.
Where'd you find this information?
Basically in the new on this Nintendo Today app, basically they showed a new video of people doing. It's on the like quick menu that shows up if you hold the home button, the quick menu.
Yes.
You can map them directly from there.
Wait, that's cool. Well, because I'm trying to like spoil myself too much with like looking at that app
It
for
doesn't
new
help that
Switch
there's
2 features, but like that's cool though.
We also get to see what a Mario Kart World Study Screen is. I'm not sure if I like it more than Mario Kart 8's.
I'm guessing it's like the title with like the giant key art of all the characters.
No, actually, the title screen is literally the logo and Mario driving in the overworld. Like,
Oh wait, no, you're right. Yeah, no, I think I'm remembering that from like some
Get that
demos.
Fucking Nintendo calendar at some point. Twitter's made it really funny.
like some of the stuff, like yeah, they're straight just announcing stuff on that app.
It's super fun. Yeah, I like opening it up every day. I get to see a little Splatoon animation. I get to see what dumb junk they throw in my face. I get to see my boy Shy Guy in different outfits, and I get to scream and cry. It's gonna be so good.
See Peach answer what's 1 + 1?
Fish.
Exactly.
7.
Why 7?
7.
That was like a thing going around on fucking like Twitter for a while, just like fucking like someone just posted like the Peach 7 animation and everyone was just like fucking hey Peach. Fucking...
Oh. I think I know what you're talking about.
All right, the first page is panels all sketched out. Oh, war balloons. Hey, it's 10 o'clock. I have an hour to do war balloons. Shouldn't be too hard. Then I play a bit of Doom before bed. When I say before bed, I mean in bed. See, this is why I like using the Switch. Back before when I had a TV in my room, I would take the Switch to my room just to play it. That's when I use handheld mode. That's the only reason I beat Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I'm not even kidding.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, that I can play at home. I don't play in my room, not home.
It's like Splatoon, you are home.
One slightly annoying thing basically about Three Houses. My mom came in while I was watching the big emotional cutscene involving Edelgard during the Golden Deer playthrough. Completely ruined the tension. Got kind of upset about that.
Blame your mom. That's not what you think. The time skip hasn't happened yet.
A time skip did happen
Stop looking.
already.
Oh, it did. Never mind. Okay.
I need to restart my whole fucking computer. I swear to God.
Ah, no. Okay, I need the...
Also, I posted in the chat.
Super Soon 7. That's fun. Alright, where is the again?
Yeah, I genuinely do check that app every day just to kind of see what's going on. So yeah. There's something happening, Jesus.
What?
I don't know, it's like a giant fire truck going by or something.
So is she gonna get bitten and become a vampire?
That's the idea, yeah. He's already an elf, that's why I still give her the point of years.
Crocheting 2 active needles.
Are you built in a barn? I'll never forget like a comic that I watched of that issue. The guy they got for Needleman was very good. You take 2 active needles, you moron! Were you built in a barn?
They did not need to do Needleman like that, but they fucking did.
What's wrong? Place not phonetically coherent with needles? Well, too bad.
Help people, that's nice. You can interpret whatever you want with that. Kill Mega Man, that's all we get to work with. God, I think I cracked the code. I think this is actually a good design now.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they're serving.
Just 2 little lines and now it's great. That's the fun thing about art. It's just a quick flick of the pen and everything changes.
Toothpick changes everything.
What was that?
Toothpick changes everything.
Toothpick?
You never seen that meme?
No.
Hold on.
It's one of those Brazilian memes.
No, it's a very common meme nowadays.
Damn.
What?
Not just like one of those Brazilian memes. He's like, no. It's everywhere.
Different cultures have different memes. It's a thing.
Yes, I know that, but
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
see? Never seen this one?
Let me see.
Oh wait, no, I have actually. Yes, I have.
Never fucking seen this before.
Wow, I think kind of surprising.
What do you mean surprising? It's
I was like, this isn't like a Brazilian thing.
I don't think it's okay. It's not a Brazilian thing, but I've never seen this before. Is all.
Ah, Shade Man.
So torturous, commission wily portraits inside my horror fortress. You'll suffer, you'll suffer. My dark ambition becomes my only.
Advice far. Hi, Max. Wait, the other person who I'm doing this commission for is here. I was doing the award balloons for page 1. Page 2, I've only thumbnailed out more or less. I mean, there are 5 panels. And panels total.
Matt, real quick.
Yes.
Did they make the forehead look too big? I maybe I should put like another band on the headband or something.
Yeah, maybe the band a little lower. Right, you don't use anti-aliasing, you can just do this.
Ah, yes, nice crunchy fixes.
That works. Or, I got to work once, yeah. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope to get this done. Hopefully by the end of next week.
Mathematically accurate because it's vampires.
Alright, page 1 sketched out and already got word balloons on. Not bad. I'll save this out for now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take advantage of time. I'm gonna see if I can rough out, just do a quick thumbnail of another comic page of mine. Alright, so that's 4 out of 14 little ticks on Max's commission. Let's see this.
14.
Another page for this commission, or are you gonna work on Dark Shadow?
No, I'm gonna thumbnail another commission I have, basically. Like outside this one. But I don't have time to like fully sketch out page 2 here. Obviously, so I'm gonna use the time to just thumbnail another comic page I have. That I can do in 20 minutes.
Okay. Whatever you say, guy.
I just gotta see the strips I have there. Cherry is one of the big poofy hair. Yeah.
Alright, I just realized the time. I'm gonna go eat food and take a shower.
Oh, good.
Alright,
I'm gonna
I'll
be.
catch y'all later. Goodbye.
As you know, I'm
Tune
gonna be
and
finishing up here in a bit.
Crystal. Bye.
Don't worry. And then there's this too.
I wonder. Yeah, come here for a second.
What's up?
Do I give him like a little 50, like a little fucking like lower opacity glow or something?
Hold on. What the? Like on the outline?
Yeah, give him this little like low outline or not.
I think it works. Give it a little low up, I see.
Okay.
That's a good look. Kind of sells the divinity.
Can I admit something?
What's up?
So, you know I have a server, right?
Yeah?
I got this like ideas channel essentially, where people can like suggest shit.
Mm-hmm.
And what one person suggested, they suggested a character, and the way they described their fucking like gimmick, I was like, damn, that could work really well for Godling. like, am I in my right to fucking like just like nab that and not nab the character itself?
Well, they did give the idea. Maybe you can have like a different idea for that character if you ever do go to it. Basically,
I don't know, like, like is that being a dick if I just nab what I wanted and not what the fucking full?
no, I think you're fine.
No,
Where's
really.
my
on me. It feels a little fucking. The character itself wasn't all that.
You're fine.
It's like this like cheater mage idea, but like the way they described the vibe, it was basically like fucking Remy from Street Fighter 3. Where they don't like fighting. I'm like, what the fuck? It didn't work there. It didn't work. It's not gonna work here. The entire point of this is that they fucking so everyone's an idiot and don't want to fucking fight on this stupid bed. I don't know.
Yeah, trying to condense it down to a single page. Hold on.
Would it be too corny to name the godling like Gabriel?
Not really. Kazi, it's fitting.
I don't know if that's too corny for a fucking like holy character. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't worry about being corny in this fucking game. I don't know. I feel like my shit is not like grown worthy yet. You know.
Your stuff is fine. There's nothing cringy about it. You're fine.
That's what I get worried about. It's like, what is like a trope that's so good, like it's classic, versus what's a fucking thing that's just grown worthy, essentially. You know.
Yeah, I get you. I don't think you've done anything that's, I'd say, grown worthy.
It's lights out for you. I think you've sparked a war. It's lights out for you. Lights out. Think you've sparked a war. It's lights out for you humans. I know more. Stella. Sparked a war, it's like
Lights out for you.
There we go. I managed to condense it down more or less to 4 panels. I can work with this later. Build that into like an actual full like proper comic. Not bad at all. I was already sending it over to Shade, see if he likes this thumbnail so far. Thumbnail is probably the easiest part because it really just involves like making the comic more or less look how you want in your head. It's really like playing the flow and for everything, you know.
I see.
Is there noise behind you or anything?
Like, maybe my phone's too close to my mic, or...
No, not like it's not like a big beep. Kind of like there's like not like background noise or something.
I mean, I got my fan on. If you're hearing that.
Oh,
maybe.
it's probably the fan. Oh, it's probably the fan then.
Sorry, it's hot out here.
No, you're fine.
It gets humid over here.
No, you're fine. That's because like I reckon it sounded different. I never heard your like mic doing that, so I was like, huh, that's different.
I can deal with fucking heat. Like, I don't like heat, but I can deal with it. It's the fucking humidity that fucking gets me.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm definitely fucking restarting my computer. I swear to God.
Nope, didn't copy what I wanted. I feel like I hit Control C and it doesn't copy. There we go. Alright, I guess we'll cut it here then. Pretty much end of the night here. Not bad at all. Well, folks, I hope you all enjoyed. Quite a bit done today. Pretty much managed to sketch out to make all of the first page of Max and Lily's comic. I'll look like a comic. I'll probably end up sketching a page 2 later. See if I can do that maybe on Saturday. Well, before stream, maybe on stream. I'll see if on stream I can just start doing this line art, you know? And also, we're gonna settle on this later down the line too. This one's probably a bit more risque, just because this game is from a more risque game. But you know, it is what it is. Well, folks, I all had fun. Thanks for watching, everyone, and remember to always be cool and be creative.